I'm getting ready for Bitcoin Conference 2013. Hello, my name is Gene, and I'm going to ask a few questions about Ripple to Stefan.
Hi, how are you doing?
What is it? First of all, what is Ripple?
Ripple is a payment network that is independent of the Bitcoin network, and so what we're looking at doing is we want to make a decentralized network where people can spend US dollars, euros, and any other currency that they want.
Including Bitcoin?
Including Bitcoin. Money is good! And one thing that we're doing is that the way that all these currencies get into the network is that we have gateways. So there's like companies that are kind of like Bitcoin exchanges that where you can put money into the network, and from there you can do anything you want with it in the network.
Okay, and what gave you the idea to make that video for these coins?
Okay, so a couple years ago there was a bounty in the Bitcoin forums where people they were wondering like how can we explain Bitcoin to other people out there. And so what they did is they just pulled a lot of their Bitcoins together and they made like a big bounty where they said, you know, whoever can make an animated video about Bitcoin, you know, we'll give you all of these coins. And it was at one point it was a bounty of 13,000 Bitcoin. That's a lot of money. Even back then it was a lot of money. So I knew someone who I grew up with who was a graphical designer and who did like motion graphics, which is exactly this type of animated video. And so I called him up and asked him if, you know, do you want to make a video of Bitcoin? And he was interested. And so we made the video and people loved it. And so we won the bounty.
Were you serious about Alpaca socks?
So the story with the Alpaca socks is that there was this guy, this farmer, who was one of the first people to get into Bitcoin. I don't know how he got into it. I've never met him myself, but these alpaca socks were sort of a running gag inside of the Bitcoin community. There's a lot of people who bought them because it was like a fun thing to spend your money on. Like if you have a bunch of Bitcoins, you can buy some of those socks, and they're really good socks too. I mean, alpaca socks are really good. So I don't know, it's this running gag, and so we thought it was funny to include it in the video.
Go ahead. More question.
Okay.
What is this picture for?
Okay. So this is the Ripple network graph. And so what you can see there is everyone who has an account in the Ripple network. I mean, this is just a small part of the Ripple network, but you can see this is just a small part. So each one of these guys is like one person who has an account in the network. And then you can see how they trust each other. So there's like this guy here trusts this guy trusts this guy, and so on. So all these connections are trust lines. And Anna just switched it over to the standard view where you can just see the nodes and the trust lines. And you can see like, you know, the different nodes and how they're connected. And you can see some nodes have lots of friends, right? They have lots of trust lines. And those are the exchanges, those are the gateways, where most people put in their money. And then it goes into the network and you can spend money and send money around.
And different currency has different color. See, look. This is all Bitcoin.
This is like, you can see all the Bitcoins in the market.
That's all the people who do Bitcoin, you know, a small part of the people who do Bitcoin.
Exactly, yeah. We have about 9,000 users. So you can see like those, that's not 9,000. I mean, I don't know if you can count that fast, but there's not 9,000 nodes on the screen, so it's just a part of the network. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.